Okay, I like this. This is gutsy here. He's going for it all. He doesn't want just the plant, Vince. He wants the meat and the potatoes.
Greed is good. He has time to play with. He knows he has to take a gamble. He knows he has to roll the dice. One bullet away from death. Is he really about to fully bamboozle Wendigo? He's going up onto A through B. Gonna catch this player in the back with a deagle. We saw a nightmare yesterday. He got CSGO'd fully. There's nothing wrong about that. Shank between the shoulder blades. Money in the bank, bomb planted, and an AUG for good measure. He's got the smoke. He can hold one of these angles away as he retreats. Now, the bomb's not planted for him. Victor doesn't have a kit. If he holds down on this, he's going to have to wait for 10 seconds. Carrigan's not buying it. He is holding position. He is taking all the risks.
Long side. Take. Abi vurursun kanka.
Let's don't go.
Entirety of the map.
I wanted to ask if Wendigo had sorted out their anti-eco issues, and we saw that they kind of had on an overpass, and then...
What an idiot.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
What an
Excusez-moi.
idiot. I don't
Sacré bleu. Honestly, you just can't get the casters these days. Well, luckily, I heard that actually...
No, nada mais. Fodeu,
No.
Nossa. Ah, the jump shot. Eu vou precisar desse.
Oh, patient here. He's wasted so much time, but Lucky's going to get him. Gets on the defuse. I think there's just enough time left for it. An 11th round for G2 at the very end. Did he just miss it at the end? Oh my. Well, a 10-5 half. G2 don't manage to get it. No time for the defuse. Ghost Gaming on the back of Wardell. They've salvaged the same score that they've had in every map thus far. Will this end up like an Inferno, or will this go the way of Dust with G2 taking it? Find out. A flashbang in hand to try and kickstart this retake. He's coming in from the tunnels, though, and Kenny homed in on this position. James gets cut down. Steal in with one more. Jack's burnt out. It's Kenny over in the tunnels. Bombs planted for him. He takes some damage. Backing off. Steal is gone. And Kenny in with the double. 4 kills in total. And since having that up, he's been looking to do damage. Finally, he gets his taste of the action there, and he will cement a second round for G2. Yeah, Maka had some chances. He did a really good job, taking peek outside, missing, but then repositioning ramp, but just didn't find anything. And Shots with the AWP is the one that was delivering blows instead. What a nasty shot on the Maka, by the way, there at the end. Didn't see it in person, but that replay, that's shocking. AWP goes back to the traditional hands of Kenny S going into this one.
Any control here. They've got one man holding the tunnels push from the outside. G2, oh, I love this call. I think, so what's happened is Shox has heard them get aggressive in the tunnels, and Ghost have got the info that tunnels is empty. So they've rotated off of B, and now G2 are going into B. This timing couldn't be better for them, as long as they clear out Neptune from this corner, because he, of course, will be the information player here for Ghost. They've just got to check this hard.
Oh, yeah, Shox is very aware. The dink landed by Neptune. Nice attempt. But now, completely locked out of B. This is a tricky enough site to retake an even odds. They've got to go in a man disadvantage, but the flashes are good. Steel's still alive. They do finally deal with him, but the bomb's been dropped. They continue to barrel in, and much to their demise. Wardell smoked off, locked from B. He's just going to back off and try and hold on to this AWP. That decision to gamble on the back of the...
A tactical nuke has been dropped outside. Every bit worth the pennies of that $300.
Oh my goodness. They are so soft. There's still more HE grenades on the table as well that could come through these smokes as they go into lower.
Not quite, though, but Chris J sprays one through as they get to lower. Now Frozen's here to greet them at the corner, lines them up, knocks them all down. Just one frag away from moving on to the playoffs, and there it is from Woxic.
Kenny S, very much a confident player. Gonna get pushed. Unlucky timing. Nearly Mario'd his way into a kill. That would have been something truly spectacular.
Oh my goodness, man. Ghost electing to stack an early 3-man presence inside of B.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that.
Spotting onto the coffins. They haven't seen anyone, so they know this area is clear. They've already seen a man retreat from CT.
Vou olhar o Facebook WNK.
Fechados. Eles estão fechados, hein?
Cara, essa posição que o Brecht tá, eu vou falar, é difícil olhar, viu, mano?
Não, 3v2, é nosso, é nosso.
Eles atirando.
Toma.
Sobra pra mim. Coldzera style. Jumping double frontal.
Toma.
Great flash, Kusta still hidden, the unknown factor. They think the bomb site's clear, and Kenny gets caught as a result. Amanek does at least have the bomb, taps it, tries to take the fight on a Wardell, spots James, missed shot, 7 seconds, he's got to get the kills, there's no more time for the bomb plant, and Amanek running on out into mid, he's going to cut them both down, 3 seconds left, and Amanek gets the 1v3, 4 kills in total. And another big round. It's just individuals stepping up for G2 right now. There was no time left to get that bomb planted.
Speed. Not too much, it seems like NIP can do out of position right now while the smokes are up. But they will wait, they'll be patient. Their time is now, as Rez takes down Key Kurtz. Buster challenged by Pop as well. There's James coming in for the assist, but there's so many NIP players here. And the defuse in the smoke is going to be easy. A preview of any future Vertigo's smoke diffuses.
Good job, man.
Saison auf Mirage auf der T-Seite gespielt hat, sehr strukturiert. Schöne Sache. Wir gucken uns zunächst mal an, was um das Window passiert. Wir lassen das Ganze laufen. Und zwar, was hier gleich passieren wird, eine Molotov von Expert in Erwartung der Window Smoke, um die Window Smoke praktisch abzufälschen. Jetzt kann Andy den Winkel in die Mitte halten und Berserk möchte die Informationen, ob ein Spieler in der Mitte ist oder nicht, oder vielleicht auch die Gefahr, eben einen Spieler zu verlieren, möchten sie nicht riskieren und crossen deswegen nicht zur Box. Wir schauen uns das Ganze mal weiter an. Berserk geht es allgemein in der Runde langsam an, über Underground 2 Spieler, da wird geschlichen, da werden keine Informationen aufgegeben. Erst nochmal eine Flash in die Mitte und wir werden gleich sehen, dass das Window geresmoked wird und dann nimmt Berserk erst die Mitte ein. Also das ist wirklich ein überlegter Approach. Jeder, sag ich mal, Counter-Strike-Taktik-Fuchs, der sieht das gerne, wenn einfach strukturiert gespielt wird.
Top 5. Have 50. And drop, we good?
Договорилась? Да, оговорки в сторону. Мне денег не хватает. Ой, все, я не могу больше. Слишком жестко.
Buraya gelip Direncan'la fotoğraf çektirebilirler. Çok teşekkür ederim tekrar geldin.
Ben teşekkür ederim, çok sağ olun.
extend their lifeline for another 45 seconds? Can they extend it by another few rounds? That's the real question. So many players around here. Tap on towards the bomb. They're going to try and take fights around the smoke. Double spray down coming in from Curtin. Dragonfly manages to find one. SMF moving in. He's not able to find a multi-frag round, though. It's all onto Zart. He finds one onto the P250. Takes down Dragonfly. My goodness. The 11th round coming in for Super Yimmy.
I just don't.
Missed the timing. Wardell and James have both snuck up. Jack's going to take the initial peek. Kenny getting tagged up. Wardell with a quick double. Head on a swivel. 3 kills to his name right now. He's going to ace it for the win, but he has just picked up Kenny S's magic stick. Wardell has to ace it for the win here. He has the bomb down. It's planted for Pit. He can keep an eye on it. He's looking to try and take this initial fight over towards short. No one going to grace his crosshair just yet. G2 very slow in this retake. Shox is tagged down low from earlier on in the round. He is getting down through long. Wardell has to check this at some point. He's able to get over to the graveyard, but Wardell, 4th kill. Shox just finds him. It's the one-on-one, but Kit retrieved. Is there enough time? Kenny's death inside of the bomb site might have just salvaged this for G2. It's down to the millisecond, but Shox is going to get it.
And that was such a big brain retake there from G2. They throw